Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are taking the Surron Ultra Bee and we're seeing how it does on an enduro cross course. I'm out at my buddy Josh's place. He's built this little homemade obstacle course. So we're gonna see how well the Surron does on it. Let's get into it. We got some spectators today, although it looks like dinner time, so let's try to herd them in a little bit. Come on. Okay, now that the obstacle course is clear, let's give you guys a little bit of rundown on this course. So it used to be a mini bike track, and now it's just kind of turned into a whatever track. You can really run whatever you want here. Got some little kickers there. You got a nice little balance beam. Got a bit of a tire setup right here. Got even more logs. This one's usually pretty straightforward. You got the balance beam. Let's see if we can get a first try. Yep. That's the way to do that one. Alright, so I figured out on those log hops, you really got to sit farther back, because then once that rear tire hits and it wants to rotate your front tire down, you basically level the bike out. Never tried these tires. Almost was an endo. Some rolling logs there. Trying it from this direction. Got a little bit of a rock section right here. I'm gonna hit it from the other way. Try not to destroy my skid plate. Not too bad. You know, we got a cool little tire setup here, although I don't know how well this is gonna work. Getting up on it's good, but getting down it's a little sketchy. I don't know if I'm ready to eat yet. So we back up a little bit and then hit it maybe. So one of the things that is challenging with an electric bike is this lever over here. If you are familiar with dirt bikes and you come from a dirt biking background, or any motorcycle in general, that would be the clutch. Well, on e-bikes you don't have a clutch. So there's no way to modulate power to get the front wheel up. So honestly, most of the time it's just a power wheelie, right? You are at a standstill and you are just cracking on the throttle and bringing it up. There are some ways that you can remedy this on an e-bike. You can use that left rear brake as a clutch. And so you can hold it in and load up the throttle. So I'm giving a little bit of throttle, but the rear brake isn't allowing it to do it. But so I can load it up, and then when I let go of this, it pops up. Hit the balance beam. Yeah, I like this one right here. Hit some of the log jumps again. So there's two ways you can do this. I mean, you can kind of hit it from either side. This side has a little bit more of a roll up. I like this side coming up from here because you can get up on it and then you have a nice little transition to roll back down. It's a little bit harder to get up on this side, but it makes the landing much easier. Let's try. Let's go up right in the middle tire right here. Compress up and then roll it. Just like that. All right, we're gonna try this one. This is called the pile. We got some rocks in the front and then it goes into some tires. It's designed to hit every which way you could think of. The strategy for it is to go as slow as possible and don't put your foot down. I've hit it once before and I just kind of went over it fast, so my tires didn't get sucked into the tires that are over here, and it worked out fine. So let's play around on this and see how it goes. It's not too bad with speed. All right, we're gonna retry this one. All right, so I've been trying on this obstacle. I've failed the past 8 times that I've tried to do it. So we're gonna give it another go and see if we can get it done. The challenge with this obstacle is the run up kind of sucks. You have a really narrow run up, but then also these flex. So as you're on it, these are teetering. And so you gotta just get your balance perfectly right. And then you can't cut these turns too sharp because your back wheel is gonna fall into that. So you just gotta be really aware of where that back wheel is. All right, let's commit and stay focused. We're gonna wanna drag that rear brake too. All right, we got the first section done. We just need to piece it together with the last. I think I'm too balanced to steer to the left. All right, that's how it's done. All right, let's try this line that my buddy Josh just showed us. Woo! Gotta watch that wheel spin, or else that rear wheel's coming off that tire. I'm so glad I cut the throttle when I did. I wonder if you could double one of these. I feel like I could get it. Let me try sport mode. Maybe that's the key, or we might regret this. Only one way to find out. All right, 1, 2, this one blast up. All right, definitely almost clear it that time. We should get it this time. God, I'm so used to riding in drive mode for the past few weeks. I forgot what sport mode felt like. Yeah, there we go, we got it. It's not too hard. There's this nice line on the right. You just kind of got to hit it, compress, load up the suspension, and just go up and over it. Go try it from the other side. Probably that same line we took up it. Oh, there goes the skid plate. So we got one. All right, well, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the Surron on an enduro cross obstacle course. Definitely not having a clutch is interesting. I'm used to riding dirt bikes with clutches, so it's a little bit more, you get a little bit more control with the throttle and the power output. But for the most part, it can do anything here. I think the biggest limitation is rider skill, right? Like I can do majority of this stuff, but there's some things here that I just don't have the skill to do. So it'll be fun to continue to practice on this course. This was made by my buddy Josh. It's a pretty kick-ass course. We really enjoy riding out here. I did break my horn button today. I must have done that on when I dropped it on the tire. I just noticed that, but my horn never worked anyways from the start, so I'll just cut that off and be done with it. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week's episode. See ya.